Good morning. All right, so today is the first day of competition, and Isaac and I are walking down to our team meeting. We're going to be planning our lineups. Are you ready for today, Isaac?
I'm very ready. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. So we've got the team's jerseys here, and Isaac has our convention cards that we printed out earlier. So, yeah, we're all prepared. We'll give you some more info on the format of everything when we get down to the playing area, the scoring, how many teams there are, who we're going to be playing against first. So lots of info to come. Looking forward to today. Let's go. Okay, successful team meeting. Isaac and I are going to be playing in rounds 1 and 3. I'm going to have the teams, these are all the teams right here that are going to be competing. We are going to be playing against, in round 1, Slovakia. In round 2, we're playing one of the Ugandan teams, not sure which one. And then in round 3, we're going to be playing Chinese Taipei. So, yeah, our captain Alex has been thoughtful and not pit us up against the Ugandan or Burundi teams, because we don't want to confuse them with our system. Because if you don't already know, Isaac and I play a strong diamond relay system. So yeah, that's the plan. We're gonna get ready. We forgot to take our malaria pills this morning, so we're gonna go do that now, and then we're gonna head down to the playing area. We've got 30 minutes until first round. So we are now heading to the playing area. And the format for the event is we are starting off in a round robin. We're going to be playing all other 10 teams, and each round is a 16-board round. Top 4 teams after the round robin are going to move on to the semifinals, which each final event is 40 boards total. And yeah, that is the plan. So get in the top 4, and then you have a good chance at a medal. That's the hope. So it's going to be a blast, and hopefully, I'm feeling a lot less nervous than I thought I would be at the moment, which is either a really good sign or a really bad sign. So I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to be strong enough. I have complete trust in my partner Isaac, so we've got this. Here we go. All right, round 1 done. It was not the best set. We were down by 17 opposite Slovakia. They were a fairly solid team, but felt like we probably had a shot at beating them. So it's slightly disappointing, but we had some fun hands. I don't know if it's anything really worth mentioning, but if I decide so, I'll put it in the video. Okay, we're gonna talk a little bit about the set. We already reviewed most of it, but we're gonna review some of our bidding things so that we don't make the same bidding mistakes that we did in this one. All right, next up, our teammates are playing against one of the Uganda teams, and we get a sit out, so I have some time to talk with Isaac and also some time to just edit some videos because I am backlogged. Woo! But yeah, then we're gonna get in after that to Chinese Taipei. So yeah, wish me luck. Hello. As you might see from the look on my face, I don't feel too great about how today went. But there were some upsides. Isaac and I played very well, we felt, for playing for the first time in person and on screens. And our declare play and defense were very, very solid. It felt like we only threw away about 2 tricks total in those senses. So our main issues were with the bidding
There were plenty of difficult situations. But yeah, so here are the current standings. Yeah, so it's not looking too good right now from the standings point of view. So we lost to Slovakia 50 to 33. And then we played against Uganda 2. We weren't playing in that one. We won 73 to 22, which there's a reason for this is that all of the Ugandan teams are very they're beginners and lots of their bidding is very random. We think that they were taught that they must open with a 5 card suit, so they've been with a 17 count. They're passing, which is not right. It's not good. It's not great. So they they struggle. So all of the top teams are completely blitzing them, and we came close to a blitz on here. But yeah, the Ugandan teams are not particularly strong, so it's almost expected that everyone is going to be blitzing them, which doesn't feel good. You know, you want to be having competition, right? And you want it to be healthy, and you want them to feel good about the game. But when you get results like that, it doesn't necessarily feel good. So I can empathize with them if they don't necessarily enjoy Bridge as much after this, but I hope that they keep going. Um, so yeah, that's what the deal with all the Ugandan teams is they're just very inexperienced. And then we played against Chinese Taipei, and we lost this one 64 to 33, which hurt a bit because Isaac and I had nearly we had 2 big bidding mistakes, maybe 3 that could have been improved, but the rest of it was extremely solid. So it hurt to lose that one, especially when, you know, we expect that the top teams, like as you see up here, are going to be Poland and Germany. They have their 2 open teams. Those 2 have their open teams that they will be sending to the junior international championships, transnationals, and everything. So we expect them to do well. And there's also the French team, the Chinese Taipei team, the Slovakia team, and then us. So we felt that those 6 would be fighting for the top 4 spots to make it to the finals. And right now, since we've lost to Chinese Taipei and Slovakia, who are possibly, well, Slovakia is on top right now, and Poland lost to Germany. It all depends because we've only seen 3 matches so far, but it doesn't feel great losing to 2 of the teams that are on the bubble for making it towards the finals. But we still have a lot of bridge ahead of us. We're going to be playing, we still have to play Poland, Germany, and France, and having decisive victories against them would certainly still give us a chance, but it is going to be difficult to do well against them. So yeah, that is it. I wanted to share with you some fun hands that we had.
All right, so this is the first board that we are going to be talking about in our match today. We were playing against Slovakia. This was board number 6 in our set, and nothing crazy had happened yet. It felt fairly flat, so we weren't going to be doing anything crazy. Important to note, we are vulnerable, they are not, and my partner is the dealer. So we start off with partner opening 1 club. And 1 club for us is a little bit different from the normal 1 club. We play this as showing 10 to 14 high card points, and it's basically the default bid of our system. Like, you can't open 1 spade, you can't open 1 heart, you can't open anything more descriptive, so you bid 1 club. So basically what this computes to is partner has 10 to 14 high card points, they could have 0 or more clubs, they could have 0 more diamonds. If you are balanced, you will have 10 to 11 high card points specifically, and you cannot have more than 4 spades. So at most, partner has 4 spades. That's what we know. I know with my hand that we've got a game force situation going on here. So whatever my game forcing bid is, I will make it. But that immediately gets a little bit thrown off because we have a 2 diamonds bid, which is alerted. And there's screens, right? So I only know what the interpretation of the bid is from the person that is on my side of the screen. So they tell me that this is 5-5 in the majors, okay? So from there, I'm thinking, well, I guess that makes sense. I don't have any defense for the majors. I know we have game. I've got to make some sort of forcing bid and some sort of forward-going bid. So I decide to double, okay? So I'm just like, okay, cool. Let's keep going. I want to show a strong hand. I don't want to stop. So my goal here is probably just to double and then bid clubs so that it's not just me directly bidding clubs, because 3 clubs here from me is technically non-forcing, as partner has shown a limited range. I could have also done unusual over unusual here, where if I were to have bid 2 hearts, I would be showing a good hand with clubs, and if I were to have bid 2 spades, I would be showing a good hand with diamonds. So that was probably my mistake here. I probably should have bid 2 hearts, but I got caught up in the moment and thinking about how I'm going to game force, so I double first. And what this double should really mean at this point, considering our system, is that I want to penalize at least one of the majors. So we're getting there. We see a 2 hearts bid from West showing preference for hearts. Partner passes, and this kind of tells me that there's not much interesting going on here. Like, partner could have made an option to go further to make another bid. So I was just like, okay, so partner doesn't have a great hand. I still want to go to game here. We get a pass from East, and I bid 3 clubs, finally showing my suit. What I think I'm showing is a good hand with clubs. It's kind of like a double and originate situation where I'm doubling, I'm telling partner bid something, they bid whatever they bid, and then I show my hand, because I've got a game forcing hand. I want to go past 3 clubs. I don't want to stop, so I'm expecting partner to think that I have a strong hand here. It goes pass, and then partner bids 3 spades. And the immediate thing that comes to my head is that this is a Western Q. And a Western Q is a bid that's saying, partner, if you have something in the suit, if you have a stopper in the suit, you should bid 3 no trump. And the reason why I immediately think this is because we kind of have an meta agreement. Whenever we Q bid at the 3 level, we're doing a Western Q. We're asking partner, do you have a stopper in the suit? If so, bid 3 no. So it goes pass, and I'm thinking, like, technically I do have a stopper here, but it's not a substantial stopper. There's no, like, hold-up play whatsoever. We don't have much control in the spade suit, because I just have king-queen. If it goes ace and another, my stopper's gone, and then, like, if either side, I mean, both sides are very likely to have at least 3 spades. Like, we're not stopping anything, and it's only 1 round that we're stopping. So we have to have enough tricks off the top. And partner not being as interested in going further, like not bidding over the 2 hearts, I'm a little bit more concerned that we don't have enough tricks kind of off the top to be able to go further. The other thing that this 3 spades could be is kind of like an unusual over unusual. Same concept. Like, partner is showing diamonds here. If they would have bid 3 hearts, then they would have been showing support for my clubs. But this feels really obscure. And if they had a good hand, why didn't they do it the first time? So that's kind of just out of the picture, in my opinion. So I've shown partner a good hand. Partner showing the Western Q feels very likely in this position. So eventually I'm like, okay, so what else am I going to do here? Like, bid 4 clubs? I mean, that seems like the only other option besides 3 no. I technically do have a stopper, and we are vulnerable against not. If we have a game, we should be there. And I kind of do have a spade stopper. Partner could possibly have a partial spade stopper. The other thing is that West showed preference for the heart suit. So since West didn't have preference for spades, maybe they have, my partner still has something in spades, and it's just like a partial stopper. Maybe they have like Jack third, and that could be a double stopper situation here. And partner just needed to know if I had a stopper. So I eventually decide to just bid 3 no trump, because we've got to be in game. We have the values for game. So 3 no trump. Here we go. It goes pass, pass, pass. And we're going to leave the auction down below here so that we can always refer back to it. And they lead the 2 of hearts. Important notes from the auction: East has at least 5-5 in the majors, and West has preference for hearts. So at first I'm just immediately confused because partner does have a pretty good hand here. They've got a 6-card diamond suit, and why are they asking me for a spade stopper? Because they have a spade stopper, and a pretty good one too. I mean, ace 9, 8, 5th. If I have the 10, we could have 2 spade stoppers here just with that. So I was very confused by my partner's bidding here. I thought that they had a 3 diamonds bid immediately after the 2 hearts. I wasn't completely sure what was going on in this auction at this point. So 2 of hearts is led. I'm thinking, all right, we have a 10-card diamond fit, and it looks like we're missing 6 diamonds. 6 diamonds just looks like an amazing contract to be in right now. So I'm kind of wallowing over that, but I'm in 3-no trump, and I need to play 3-no trump the best that I can. So I start with the ace of hearts, right? And we have no heart stoppers. So whatever tricks we're going to take, we need to take our tricks out. Okay, so the first thing that we need to figure out is how we're going to play this diamond suit. It's pretty simple, right? Because we have a 10-card fit. Most likely, the queen is going to drop double 10 with a singleton wherever, right? But there is one little problem, is that if diamonds split 3-0, we have to play the hand in a particular way. And who here is more likely to have the void in diamonds, if anyone? It's East, because they are the ones who showed 5-5 in the majors. So we're going to play a diamonds in a way where we can kind of check for this first. I play a low diamond so that if we ever, we know immediately if East shows out, and East shows out, they pitch a heart. So now we know that West has queen third of diamonds, and we must finesse them for the queen. Now that I'm here, I decide to cash my king queen of spades to unblock the spade suit. Right? That's the first thing. I notice that the jack of spades is gone, so there's only one thing between my ace and my 9, the 10. Right? And now I finesse for the queen of diamonds. They don't cover. I play low. Another spade is pitched. Diamond, queen, ace. And a heart is pitched. The other thing that I notice at this point is there is a possible squeeze. We have threat cards in clubs, hearts, and spades that could possibly become good if it happens to miss pitch. So I have 4 more cards that would be forcing East to pitch here. So it goes diamond. They pitch a heart fairly quickly. I pitch my heart. My jack of hearts is a threat card. If they ever throw away too many hearts, then my jack is going to be high. They pitch a club over here. It goes diamond, and they pitch another heart. Okay, we're getting closer. They're feeling the pressure. And the thing I notice is that they haven't pitched any clubs yet. And normally, if East had nothing in clubs, then they probably would have easily been pitching clubs here instead of throwing away their spades. And at this point, I play my ace of spades. I throw a club. And this doesn't necessarily hurt at all. It's kind of just checking to see if the 10 drops. I could have done this in any order, it doesn't really matter. But here we go, 6 of diamonds, and at this point, East thinks for a very, very long time. So at this point, I just know they're squeezed. There's nothing they can do about it. They eventually pitch the jack of clubs, which is very telling that they've been holding on to these clubs. I play another diamond, I play the king of clubs, and it goes jack of hearts. Heart, they play a club, and now my clubs are good, and I take all of the tricks. So that felt good, except for the fact that we should probably be in 6 diamonds or even 7 diamonds. So if we go back to the situation and I show you all of the cards, I love these squeeze positions. So now you can see everyone's hands at this point. If it goes ace of spades, right, and then I now play a diamond. If East pitches the 10 of spades, my 9 of spades is high. If East pitches the king of hearts, then my jack of hearts is high. And if they pitch the club, then they unguard their club suit. So nothing is a winning option for East. Therefore, I just get the rest of the tricks. Now, you're thinking, okay, you got lucky Kai. You got all of these honors in the East hand. Is this still a possible squeeze if the honors were placed elsewhere? Like, let's say that East doesn't have the king of clubs. Is the squeeze still possible? And the answer is No. Let's take a look at the hand if it were a little bit different. If we change the hand to this, where West has the king of clubs, if I play a diamond, club, I pitch the club, right? They pitch heart, right? They can just pitch away all of their clubs, and now at this point, basically East has kept everything that they need to keep against me, while West has kept the king of clubs. So the squeeze does not work in this case. However, any time that East actually has the king of clubs, it works. Let's take a look at this. So if, let's say, West happened to have the king of hearts here, which they certainly could have, it's not impossible, East is actually still squeezed. And the reason is that they cannot protect both the clubs and the spade when I play diamonds. So if I play the six of diamonds, they pitch away their heart, I pitch away a club. And they pitch a club, and now I play a diamond. What happens here? If they play a spade, I know that my nine of spades is high. And if they play a club, then I know that my ace queen of clubs are going to be high when I play it. And so anytime that East has the king of clubs here, this squeeze works. If they don't have the king of clubs, the squeeze doesn't work. And I think that that's pretty interesting. So that was fun. I want to go back and look at this auction. This hand was very, very interesting. And I want to show you what happened from my partner's perspective, okay? So if we go all the way to the start, okay? We go through the auction, club, two diamonds, double. Okay, at this point, since we're on the screens, I had this little sliding tray thing on my side of the table. My opponent on my right bid, I bid, and then we slide it under the table so that the people on the other side of the screen, my partner and their screen mate, can now bid. So as soon as it goes under, from my partner's perspective, what he sees is his opponent signs to him like that, when in response to the two diamonds. Two diamonds to me was alerted as 5-5 in the majors. But to my partner, all he got was, right? So he doesn't know what's 5-5. My partner actually Isaac thought that he should just have figured this out, but I personally would not have. I would have asked for clarification, like, what are you 5-5 in? I mean, they could actually be 5-5 in pretty much anything in this sequence, theoretically. I think he probably thought, like, diamonds in a major or something. I'm not necessarily certain what partner was thinking they were 5-5 in, but when it goes pass, three clubs, and now partner bids three spades, now I understand that this was a natural bid, showing a stopper. So my 3-0 was a little bit kooky from his perspective, actually. That miscommunication, the difference of explanation of bids, kind of caused us a little bit of a difficulty here on this auction. However, I think that I bid it very poorly. I think that my partner didn't bid it correctly either, and we agreed at this point after the double, if partner had known, figured it out, we thought at some point my partner should have bid like 3 diamonds or 4 diamonds. You have an argument for partner to be bidding 4 diamonds here because they have a limited hand, right? And they have some very, very good card for us. They have a long running diamond suit, 7-card diamond suit, and they have the aces in the opponent's suits, which are good because they can't just immediately run things. So if I have an actually good clubs hand, I can pitch away all the losers in partner's hand if they need. So we think it should have gone 4 diamonds here, pass, and at this point I would have bid for no trump. Partner would have said that they have 3 by bidding 5 diamonds. I would have just asked for the queen, and then partner would have said that they don't have the queen by bidding 6 diamonds, and we would have ended up in 6 diamonds. 3-0 ended up being a pretty big loss for us because our opponents were in 6 diamonds. So it was not a good board for us, but we think that we could have gotten there. And this one was tricky on so many levels. It had a squeeze. We had some bidding misunderstandings. I think both of us could have bid better. If we had a much more clear auction, like how I think the auction should go is partner bids 1 club, it goes 2 diamonds, I bid 2 hearts, showing a strong hand with clubs. West might double to show the hearts. Partner would probably bid 4 diamonds to show a really good diamond hand, and then I would bid 4 no, and yada, 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 and we would make it to 6 diamonds. So that was our most interesting hand against Slovakia. Now we are going to move on to our hand that we played against Chinese Taipei. That was interesting. So, all right, so this was our second and final interesting hand of the day. This one was against Chinese Taipei. It was our 5th board against Chinese Taipei, and at this point, things felt like they were going okay, going well. So before this, we played against the Uganda team. We almost blitzed them. Now we are playing against Chinese Taipei, who is a team that we're like on the bubble with, like who we would expect to be able to compete well with. So we really want to beat this team, especially after our loss to Slovakia. So in this particular situation, we are not vulnerable while they are, and West is the dealer, and this is your hand. So it starts off with pass from West, 2 diamonds from North. Our 2 diamonds opener is a little bit different from a standard 2 diamonds opener. We actually only guarantee 5 or more diamonds with this preempt, and it's still about 5 to 9 high card points. It's not 10 high card points, because if we had 10 high card points, we would have opened 1 club. We open all 10 counts in first and second seat. So we bid 2 diamonds showing 5 or more diamonds, 5 to 9 high card points, and then it goes 3 hearts from East, showing a strong hand with hearts, a very, very powerful hand with hearts. So, all right, I've got a great hand opposite partner's preempt. I've got a fit with partner. I've got an ace for partner. I've also got this pretty solid running spade suit. Looks pretty good. So I'm thinking, all right, well, they have a strong hand with hearts. I have no defense for hearts, so I'm just going to continue a preempt in a very different way. I'm just going to bid 4 spades. I'm going to get in their way. I'm going to take away their 4 hearts bid from them. I think there's a chance that I make 4 spades, and if I don't make 4 spades, I mean, they're still probably making 4 hearts, so this is probably a great sacrifice, but we still have a shot at making 4 spades, you know, especially, I mean, if partner just has a really good hand for us, like, let's say, the king of spades and the king of diamonds, we possibly have 2 heart losers, a club loser, and maybe a diamond loser, right? But partner can have more than 6 points, so 4 spades could easily make. Next, we see a pass from West, and then pass. East bids 4 no trump, saying we've got 2 places to play. Choose which one you like more. It goes pass from me, because I'm not going to keep going. 5 hearts from West, so West decides that they like partner's hearts, and partner bids 5 spades. Partner bids 5 spades. And this is like breaking every rule in the book, because rules in the book say that if you preempt, if you make a weak bid in the beginning, you do not bid again. You know, your partner is in control. So that is exactly what I was thinking when partner makes this bid of 5 spades. I'm like, partner, what are you doing? I'm in control here. I decided to go to 4 spades. I wasn't super mad in this situation either, because I knew that, you know, 5 spades is probably a great sack over 5 hearts. So partner bids 5 spades, and I'm just like, okay, fine, whatever. He broke the rule this time, and it's going to work out, and then he's going to break more rules later because it worked out, right? So it goes double from East because, I mean, who wouldn't double? They've shown a massive hand, and we're bidding to the 5 level. I mean, they think it's their hand. Pass, pass, pass. All right, 5 spades. We get a heart lead, and there's that dummy. That dummy that is so insanely good. No wonder partner decided to break the rule and bid 5 spades. Like, I completely support this now. This is too perfect, because we only have 2 losers. We're going to lose a heart, and we're going to lose a club, and that is it. That is all. So this is what happened. I mean, there's even a world where we don't even lose a club if they don't find the club switch. So it goes heart, ace, heart, ace of clubs. They found the switch. Very good. Club. And then I just claimed at this point. I'm like, I have the rest of the tricks, y'all. Psycho hand. Psycho partner breaking rules. And we get 650 here because of the doubled 5 spades making. It was a great result. The opponents were in 5 spades making +2. So we gained 5 imps. Not bad. So in the end, we lost this match, as I said before, but this was definitely one of the upsides. Partner broke a rule and it worked, so gotta love that. Now he's gonna be bidding after he's preempted so many more times, right? Great. All right, that is it for this video. These are the two interesting hands. It was a great 2 sets. It was fun playing. It's a shame that we played the teams that we thought we marginally could beat in the very beginning while we were still warming up, because I feel like we certainly could have beaten the Slovakia team, and we possibly could have beaten the Chinese Taipei team. So that didn't feel great, but it's okay. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel so that whenever I post, we get notified. I'm sorry for this video being so late. I have been all over the place. Once I got back from Uganda, I come back and I play the Firecracker sectional. Once that's over, I run to Toronto, and then I play another few weeks in Bridge, and then I come back, and then I immediately go on vacation to Shasta. So this is the one opportunity that I've had to get to it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next vlog. Keep on bridging, everybody!